New at 11 tonight, gas prices, they're almost at an all-time high. So with breaking the bank every time that we fill up, how can you make sure that we're getting all that we pay for? I recently got the facts from regulators on how stations play by the rules.
So I have to ask you, do you ever get worried about being ripped off by gas stations?
Oh, definitely.
Dan Valerga knows a thing or two about filling up his gas tank. His Ford Expedition gets topped up 4 times a week while making a weekly trip from Susanville to Redding. And not to mention, he also trucks around his 6 kids. His weekly tab comes out to about $500. So that's about $2,000 per month.
I don't know if you're actually getting a whole gallon out of these things. I don't know, so.
While Dan and other drivers can't fully be sure, the Shasta County Department of Agriculture Weights and Measures works to make sure gas stations in Shasta County play by the rules.
To protect the consumer, we're also making sure that
Paul Jose heads the commission and says his crews check the estimated 2,600 individual gas pumps that fill up vehicles in Shasta County at least once per year.
The people that are filling up their gas tanks in Shasta County, do they have any reason to be skeptical?
No.
We just didn't want to take their word for it, so they brought us along to the Ballpark gas station on Churn Creek in Old Alturas for its annual inspection.
Their machine is buzzing.
Crews will use these 4 cylinders to check each individual octane level and diesel. They'll fill up 5 gallons, only allowing 6 cubic inches plus or minus for air. That's just a few tablespoons.
Exactly. This is one of the tests that just happened. This is 87 octane. And if you look at the measurement right here, it just meets the requirement. It's supposed to be at 0, but at a 5-gallon tank, it has a plus or minus 6 cubic inches. So this is almost perfectly at the measurement that they want it. And then the final stamp of approval comes from this seal, which will go right here.
These stickers will signify the gas station has been checked thoroughly and you aren't being ripped off. The exact reason why Dan Valerga only fills up here.
Yeah, that's where I usually go to get gas and head up the hill to Susanville. So.
Oh, so this is the place that you come to regularly?
Yes.
All right. So
the department will also inspect stations that receive complaints. They'll do so day of or the next business day. And the stations with the most amount of pumps, they get the most inspections usually, but rarely do they ever find errors. Still, if you